Economic growth rate, price stability, positive view. These are the key objectives of overall economy. And our monetary policy as well as the fiscal policies, major concern is the how to achieve these full employment, high economic growth rate, price stability, and positive VOP. And when we talked last time or the last class about the monetary policy ultimate goals or the objectives are the four. And if we observe the monetary policy, we can find out the three things. One is central bank, another is the commercial bank, and last one is the financial market. And we are not going to discuss about the historical background, and we are going to discuss directly NRB. This is the central bank. Nepal Asst Bank, this is the central bank of the country. If we observe the Nepal, this is the Nepal, and there are the many locations all over the country. We have the people, and this is called the within the boundary. This is called the economy. And if you observe here, there are the different places of the country, just like in the border side of the Nepal. What will happen? Nepalese people use the IC. And this part, you can easily find out the IC as the exchange of the rate or the exchange currency. And similarly in this part also. What will happen? Its negative implication comes in our economy, and in this situation, Nepal, this central bank has an army, has an authority and objective to use the Nepalese currency all over the Nepal. It means what? It means to bring all the sector and section and the cluster and people into the monetizing. Means to use ENC, Nepali currency, for measurement, for exchange, for transaction. And what will happen? It gives us the uniformity, reliability, and accessibility, and easiness, and security also. And if we can do it, if we can monetize it all over the country, we can displace the IC. And it indicates the strongness of the Nepalese economy. This is the one part. Second part is we have different institutions, commercial bank, cooperatives, and the financial institutions, and other formal institutions. And all these institutions provide the banking service. And we have, just like first of all, Nepal Central Bank's major responsibility all over the country to provide the banking service. Means road people must get the banking service. And the people of the Bhutan and other places and Sagarmatha, all people should get the banking facilities. Means Nepal Asst Bank has to bring policies to establish the commercial banks all over the country. First of all, to provide the banking service. Second one is the Nepal Asst Bank should provide or they should guide or they should instruct to provide the quality service to the people. And another is the reliable service and secure service. And another part is we have an international competition with the India and other countries and other banks and just like the FDI banks. And Nepal Asst Bank is responsibility to maintain, to improve the standardization of the domestic banks and the cooperatives and other institutions. This is the major responsibility, and this is the objectives of the central bank. And another part is just like we have four major objectives, but through the monetary policy, Nepal's central bank's major concern is to control the inflation by controlling the money supply. And another part is the macroeconomic stability. This is we want to maintain higher economic growth rate, we want to maintain the full employment situation and positive POP. And if you observe the changing of the monetary policy, its major concern is to control the quantity of the money through by controlling credit and the supply of money to control it, and also to achieve the macroeconomic stability. And another is the economic growth rate. And if we observe the central bank, its major objective is the credit pricing by using the three instruments. And the capital reserve ratio, bank rate, and open market. And capital mobilization, yes, these three instruments are used by the central bank for capital mobilization also. Now, what are the authority of the central bank? Majorly to formulate the monetary policy and the implementation of the monetary policy, evaluation of the monetary policy. And if you observe Nepal Rashtra Bank, within the 3 months, within the 6 months, within the 1 year, they revise and they evaluate the effectiveness of the monetary policy. And after, if there is a problem, if economic situation is changed, they bring new monetary policy to control the price stability and also the achieving the macroeconomic stability. Another part is the commercial, central bank issue the different types of the instruction to the commercial banks. And it is for advising purpose as well as the controlling purpose. And also in the case of the controlling, there is the three instruments, and generally these use the bank rate and also the capital cash reserve ratio. And issued printing NC, this is the central bank's major concern. Just like central bank has the responsibility to monetize the economy or the all over countries economy by issuing and printing and circulating the Nepali currency. And their transaction and credit control are also the authority of the central bank. Now, what are the function of the central bank? To achieve the objectives, just like the Nepal Bangladesh bank and other banks, this is the case that Nepal Bangladesh bank has a problem, and Lumini bank also. And the problem because of the conflict of interest. What happened? Central bank, first of all, instructed, and that instruction was not effective properly. What happened? Central bank, NRB, took the management and for a certain time periods, and after then what happened? Try to improve its goodwill, function, and other different types of activities. And after certain time periods, Nepal Rashtra Bank, transfer its authority to the owners or the shareholders. This is the part. And if you observe this situation, what happened? You can find out the certain functions of the central bank, clearing house. If you observe there is just like the certain types of the foreign exchange bills, bills, LCs, and other different types of things. If the commercial banks open there, central bank clear it. Just like before liberalization in the money market, what happened? If you want to get foreign exchange, what happened? You have to go central bank. And you have a certain types of the foreign currency bill payment and also the bill clearance. You have to go there and you have to clear it. And at that time, Nepal Rashtra provides the such types of facilities to the business houses as well as commercial bank and industries. In the case of the policy implementation, yes, that bank implements monetary policy, formulates the monetary policy and evaluates the monetary policy. Continuously, that bank conducts the research and getting the database for understanding the effectiveness of the monetary policy on the basis of the just like the objectives and reports and what are the gaps. Banks of the bank, if you observe here, just like all the commercial bank opens the account in the central bank and whatever central bank instruct, commercial bank follows it. And if commercial bank, just like keep the certain types of reserve ratio, cash reserve ratio, and also this commercial bank follow the instruction about the bank rates and other different types of things. And if there is something problems, Nepal bank, Bangladesh bank, similarly that bank controls it, manages it, and also the functioning, and for a certain time period. And in this situation, we can say banks of the bank. If there is a Nepal Bangladesh bank is collapsed, what happened? Nepal Rashtra Bank provides security money to the depositors. Bank of the government, after the presentation of the budget, all types of the budget resources are sent in the account of the government, account of the bank. And if government needs the money, central bank provides the money to the government to pay the salaries and other different types of the activities. It also facilitates the transfer of the money from Kathmandu to the different districts. And in this situation, central bank is the bank of the government at present moment. Lender of the last resort, if there is problems in the commercial bank, any types of the payment, we can claim in the central bank and we can get it. In this way, such types of function can be found in the central bank. Another is control and credit creation. Yes, bank rate, cash reserve ratio, and open market. These three instruments, are used to create the credit as well as the control the credit. Just like when bank rate increases, at the time credit is controlled. When bank rate is reduced, at that time credit expands. In this situation, in this way, central bank controls the commercial bank and also credit and also control the credit. And another major component is the research. Central bank.
So bank rate भनेको central bank ले commercial bank लाई
दिने rate जुन छ नि credit rate or bank rate or
त्यसलाई भने अब bank rate central bank ले commercial bank लाई दिने हैन
spread or
त्यसबाट लिने
त्यसले दिँदाखेरि दिने rate लाई चाहिँ भनिन्छ नि.
And Nepal Rashtra Bank has the different types of the department. One is the research wing. That research wing continuously conduct the research and review and collects the feedback about the monetary policy and the national economy and other different types of the projects. And their research helps to make the database and also the upgrade the information and also the publication. And it also provides the advisory information to Finance Ministry and NPC.
So, if bank rate is high, commercial bank keeps more excess reserve. Bank rate is high, commercial bank keeps more excess reserve.
Bank rate high, commercial bank central bank credit security को लागि बढिराख्नु पर्छ. सस्तो भयो भने सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कबाट लिन पाउँछ नि त आफ्नो एसएस रिजर्भ ब्याङ्कबाट यो लगानी
उसले चाहिँ सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्क जस्तै तपाईँको अहिले गरिबी निवारण कोषहरूको अरू पैसाहरू छ होइन त्यो जस्तै एउटा के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कसँग जस्तै होइन कमर्सियल ब्याङ्कको ट्रान्ज्याक्सन
सेक्युरिटीलाई
उसले ट्रान्ज्याक्सन गरिरहेका हुन्छ क्या
तर सर यो सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कबाट ऋण लिनु भनेको चान्सुने कुरा होइन कमर्सियल ब्याङ्कले लास्ट
होइन उनीहरूको यसो हुन्छ क्या त्यो तपाईँको चाहिँ जुन बोन्ड्सहरू हुन्छ नि सेक्युरिटी हुन्छ अहिले मान्छेले इन्डिभिजुअलले कोअपरेटिभमा गएर मेरो सेयर चाहिँ 16,000 किता छ यसको भ्यालु चाहिँ तपाईँको चाहिँ 1,60,000 छ यसलाई डिपोजिट राखेको के
अनि डिस्काउन्ट गरेर दिन्छ
डिस्काउन्ट गरेर तपाईँको
डिस्काउन्ट भन्दा अब त्यसको कति
40%, 50%, 50%
मार्जिन राखेर
अनि त्यो चाहिँ अहिले तपाईँको जस्तै सहकारी नेसनल सहकारी बैङ्कमा हाम्रो कोअपरेटिभ्सहरूले लोन दिने जस्तै हो के ट्रान्ज्याक्सन छ अनि उसलाई चाहिँ त्यो एउटा पर्सेन्ट राखेर
फर्स्ट क्लास गभर्नमेन्ट सेक्युरिटी राखेर मात्रै दिन्छ होला
उसित नेपालमा सबैसँगै किनेको छ अब त्यसलाई किनेर होल्ड गरेर राख्दाखेरि तपाईँलाई फाइदा भएन त्यो चिज भयो चाहिँ लिक्विडिटीमा कन्भर्जनको लागि बेच्नुभन्दा
10% डिस्काउन्ट गरेर
त्यहाँ राखेर तपाईँको चाहिँ पाउँछ
10% डिस्काउन्ट गरेर दिन्छ नि हैन 90%
त्यसले तपाईँको लिक्विडिटी मेन्टेन हुन्छ नि त
सबभन्दा बढी गभर्नमेन्ट सेक्युरिटी सोधिन्छ
त्यो चाहिँ 10% डिस्काउन्ट भन्छ 90% आयो
And we have to understand we have to central bank's major role like as the government's agency. Its major concern is to maintain the banking system and to monetize the economy and also to help to achieve the overall economic objectives. But in the case of the commercial bank, these are the subordinate banks. These are established only for the commercial purpose and the profit motive purpose. And there are the two types of the commercial banks. One is the government-led, another is the private-led. Before the 1990, we had government-led banks, and after the 1990, we have many private-led banks. And its major concern is to provide the services and also to make profit oriented. These are the commercial banks. Despite the such types of the major objectives, it has the certain facilities, certain services to the people. And just like the first of all commercial bank, the major concern is the collection of deposits, and deposits comes from the household. And the commercial bank motivates the household sector. Please deposit the money in the bank. If you deposit it, you can get the certain percent of the interest. And that interest is the attractive and motivational to the household sector and individual. Then people deposit the bank. Similarly, you can find out the cooperatives financing institution. And if we talk about the cooperative commercial banks and the cooperatives provide 10% interest on the daily basis deposit. But the final banks provides the 2% up to the 6%. Please remember. And it indicates in the commercial bank there is a liquidity, but in the cooperatives they try to hold the clients. And in this situation, what happened? That interest mobilize the individual and households resources, small resources through their account, and that is called the mobilization of the resources. And that resources contribute in the deposit collection. And that deposit collection, is a part of is a major contributor of the liquidity. And that liquidity is converted into the credit supply by the bank. And if the credit supply is invested in the different types of the productive sector who needs the credit, just like you have an idea and business houses, industries, and individuals, those have the good plans and projects for the credit. The commercial bank provides it at the 10%, 11%, up to the 12%. And what happened? All these investments are used in the productive sector. They also generate the certain types of the money. That money is called the capital instrument. One is the mobilize the resources, second one is the credit and then after form the capital, and the new capital leads and creates the new investment and the new employment to the economy. And in this situation, commercial banks' role is very important for capital formation.
So
and though we have the 85% or the up to the 94%
so you central
money is spent for the household consumption.
So यो सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कले मनी सप्लाई गरेको हुन्छ नि हैन अनि यो पाउने भनेको गभर्नमेन्टले अनि कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क र यो उसको नि हामीले चाहिँ यो पब्लिक भन्नाले हामीले यो कमर्सियल ब्याङ्कमा चाहिँ किन पब्लिक नभनेको यो मनी सप्लाईको केसमा के टोटल स्टक अफ मनी हेल्ड बाइ द पब्लिक भनेको छ हैन
पब्लिकलाई जाने त हुने
तर त्यो पब्लिक भनेको चाहिँ
मीडियम मात्रै त हुने भयो
पब्लिक भनेको गभर्नमेन्ट होइन सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्क होइन
पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसन भने त्यही चाहिँ तपाईको प्राइभेट भने अब तपाईको चाहिँ उसले पब्लिक जुन बैंकहरु हुन्छ
पब्लिक भनेको कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क हो कि हैन
पब्लिक भने तपाईको गभर्नमेन्ट ओन हो
हजुर
पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसन भने गभर्नमेन्ट ओन बैंक
गभर्नमेन्ट ब्याङ्क
यसलाई त कमर्सियल बैंकलाई प्राइभेटले भनेको
हैन मैले भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भने टोटल मनी हेल्ड बाइ द पब्लिक भनेको छ हैन मनी सप्लाईमा त्यो पब्लिक भनेको चाहिँ अब गभर्नमेन्ट होइन हैन सेन्ट्रल
होइन अब यसो छ
कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क चाहिँ किन होइन भनेको के पब्लिक कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क किनकि
पब्लिक चाहिँ यसो छ
सिधै पब्लिकसँग डिल गरेर हुन्छ नि
त्यो मात्रै होइन त्यो पब्लिक फाइनान्समा पब्लिक टर्मिनोलोजी नै तपाईको चाहिँ के छ भन्दा गभर्नमेन्टले हुन्छ क्या त्यो एउटा अनि त्यसले गर्दा हामीले प्राइभेटलाई पनि तपाईको पब्लिकसँग जुन पिपल प्रति रेस्पोन्सिबल हुन्छ त्यो अर्को पार्ट हो तर तपाईको पब्लिक त होइन नि त उसको गभर्नमेन्टसँग अकाउन्टेबिलिटी छैन क्या धेरै
कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क
उसको प्रफिट गभर्नमेन्टलाई दिनुपर्छ भन्ने जरुरी छैन नि त तर पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसनको केसमा के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त्यो चिजले गभर्नमेन्टसँग त प्राय दिनु पनि पर्ने हुन्छ लिनु पनि पर्ने हुन्छ जस्तै तपाईको नेपाल बैंकलाई प्रब्लम्स पर्यो या तपाईको वाणिज्य बैंकलाई प्रब्लम्स पर्यो भने नेपाल गभर्नमेन्ट अगाडि आउनु पर्ने अकाउन्टेबल को भन्दाखेरि लास्ट अकाउन्टेबल चाहिँ गभर्नमेन्ट तर कमर्सियल बैंकको केसमा त्यो छैन नि त नेपाल राष्ट्र बैंकले ट्राई टु डु इट तर उनले रिजर्भ रेशियो राखेको कारणले एउटा चाहिँ गुड एउटा चाहिँ बैंकिङ सेक्टर डेभलपमेन्टको जिम्मा लिएकोले भएकोले गर्दाखेरि गर्ने कुरा हुन्छ जसले उनले तपाईको लिमिटेसन र तपाईको सबै सिस्टम डेभलप गर्न खोजेको हुन्छ नि कुरा चाहिँ त्यहाँ तर पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसनको केसमा जस्तै तपाईको कृषि विकास बैंककै कुरा गर्नुहोस् या त्यहाँको केही भयो भने सरकार एपोइन्टमेन्ट पनि उनले नै गर्छ कन्ट्रोल उनले फुल्ली गर्छ नि त पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसनमा तर तपाईको कमर्सियल बैंकमा फुल्ली गर्न सक्दैन तपाईले सीईओ एपोइन्टमेन्ट गर्नुपर्छ तपाईले परमिसन दिनुपर्ला इन्फर्मेसन दिनुपर्ला तर त्यहाँ चाहिँ सञ्चालक को चाहिँ मुख्य कुरा हो सञ्चालकमा डिपेन्ड गर्छ तर त्यही कुरा चाहिँ राष्ट्रिय वाणिज्य बैंकमा गर्नु पर्यो नेपाल बैंकमा गर्नु पर्यो भने जस्तै फर इन द चेयरम्यान पोस्ट गभर्नमेन्ट अनाउन्स तर इन द कमर्सियल बैंक यु क्यान डु
प्र्याक्टिकली मनी सप्लाई गर्नलाई यो सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कको मात्रै रोल हुन्छ कि फाइनान्स मिनिस्टरले उता डाइरेक्सन
होइन गभर्नमेन्टको चाहिँ लागि चाहिँ कमर्सियल बैंकमा पैसा नै पठाउँदैन कृषिको कार्यक्रम छ भने कृषिको बैंकमा पठाउँछ राष्ट्रिय वाणिज्य बैंकमा पठाउनु छ भने राष्ट्रिय वाणिज्य बैंकमा पठाइदिन्छ नेपाल बैंकमा पठाउनु छ भने नेपाल बैंकमा पठाउँछ उनले आफ्नो चाहिँ तपाईको च्यानल छ त्यो च्यानलमा मात्र युज गर्छ
हैन मनी सप्लाई त सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कले गर्छ हैन तर त्यो गराउने डाइरेक्सन उनीहरु आफ्नो इनिसिएसनमा हो कि अरूको डाइरेक्सनमा हो भन्नाले
गभर्नमेन्टले सिस्टम बनाएको छ नि त
जस्तै फाइनान्स मिनिस्टर
तपाईको यसो छ नि गभर्नमेन्टले जस्तै भनौं न तपाईको विभिन्न सरकारी चाहिँ अकाउन्टहरु नेपाल बैंकमा छ कि त तपाईको राष्ट्रिय वाणिज्य बैंकमा छ कि त तपाईको कृषि विकास बैंकमा छ अनि तपाईको जाने कमर्सियल बैंकमा त्यो सरकारी चाहिँ तपाईको इन्टरटेनै हुँदैन कुरा त्यसो हुन्छ सिंचाई विभागको अकाउन्ट तपाईको चाहिँ कमर्सियल बैंकमा राख्दैन त्यो गभर्नमेन्टकोमै राख्छ यो राख्ने कसले भन्दाखेरि एनजिओ वालाले राख्ने इन्डिभिजुअलले कमर्सियल हुन्छ नि इन्टिटी भएका मान्छेले राख्ने उसले आफ्नै रिलायबिलिटी र आफ्नै च्यानल खोजेको हुन्छ किन भन्दाखेरि उनलाई अकाउन्ट मालेका परीक्षकले तपाईको चाहिँ अकाउन्टिङ गर्नुपर्छ नि त कमर्सियल बैंक त्यसको लागि अकाउन्टेबल हुँदैन क्या मालेका परीक्षकले तपाईको कमर्सियल बैंकको हिसाब ल्याउँदैन कमर्सियल बैंकले दिने जुन चाहिँ लेखा परीक्षण छ त्यसको आधारमा त्यो इन्फर्मेसनलाई उनले रेकर्डेड गर्ने हो र त्यसमा युज गर्ने हो क्या मेरो प्रभुत्व चाहिँ त्यहाँ धेरै कुरा छ
मैले यो नबुझे भने त्यही हो यो मनी सप्लाई चाहिँ नेपाल राष्ट्र ब्याङ्कले आफ्नै सेल्फ इनिसिएसनमा गर्छ कि अरूको डाइरेक्सनमा पनि
होइन डाइरेक्सन होइन सिस्टम नै छ क्या त्यो मनी सप्लाई जुन छ नि त्यो के छ भन्दाखेरि सिस्टम बनाएको हुन्छ गभर्मेन्टको जुन पैसाहरू छ जुन सप्लाई गर्नुपर्ने छ त्यो उसले तपाईँको बजेट एलोकेसन पछि कहाँ कहाँ जाने भनेर तपाईँको ठ्याक्कै चाहिँ पहिलादेखि नै फिक्स गरिरहेको छ क्या त्यो कमर्सियल बैङ्कमा आउनु सक्दैन क्या किन भन्दाखेरि महालेखा परीक्षकले जस्तै भनौँ न तपाईँले एउटा कुरा बुझ्नुपर्ने कुरा छ यहाँ सुन्नुहोस् कुरा बुझ्नुपर्ने कुरा के छ भन्दाखेरि पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसनको केसमा तपाईँको अख्तियार चाहिँ दुरुपयोग भयो यहाँ अख्तियारका कुराहरू हुन्छ त्यो दुरुपयोग भयो भने तपाईँको अख्तियार आयोग लाग्छ निवारण आयो तर तपाईँको चाहिँ कमर्सियल बैङ्कमा त्यो चिज भयो भने त्यो लाग्न सक्दैन त्यहाँ पब्लिकको पैसा चाहिँ जस्तै पिपलको पैसा घोटाला हो लत्रपत्र हो भने मात्रै त्यहाँ चाहिँ पिपलले लगायो भने मात्रै एक्टिभ हुन्छ यो तपाईँको पब्लिक इन्स्टिट्युसनको एकाउन्टेबिलिटी गभर्मेन्टप्रति हुन्छ त्यसपछि गएर तपाईँको धेरैवटा इन्स्टिट्युसनको अधिकार क्षेत्रभित्र पर्छ क्या अनि त्यसपछि संसदमा कुरा उठाउन मिल्ने हुन्छ तर अरूहरूको त्यो मिल्दैन क्या र पब्लिकले आँखा तपाईँको वाच गरिराख्नु पर्ने हुन्छ उसले कमर्सियल बैङ्क बन्द भए पनि यी बैङ्कहरू बन्द गर्ने परिस्थिति हुँदैन धेरै कुरा छ नि त पब्लिकको ध्यान सेवामूलक हो के कमर्सियल हो तर सेवामूलक
व्यवसायीमूलक
जस्तै 6% को तपाईँको अहिले लोन दिएछ एग्रिकल्चर त्यो कुनै पनि कमर्सियल बैङ्कले त्यो प्राप्त दिन सक्दैन एकाउन्टिङ आफ्नो त्यो अरू चिज गर्नु पर्यो त्यसको आफ्नै छुट्टै च्यानल छ त्यसको के भन्दाखेरि हुम्ला जुम्ला तपाईँको कहाँ कहाँ पुग्न सक्ने ठाउँमा चाहिँ कमर्सियल बैङ्क सबै ठाउँमा छैन प्रब्लम त्यसले गर्दाखेरि वी हेभ अ सिस्टम and through which Nepal Rastra Bank supplies the money in accordance with the guidance, in accordance with the budget allocation. That is the thing. उसले चाहिँ पत्र पठाउँछ त्यो पत्रको आधारमा बजेटको आधारमा उसले एलोकेट गर्छ
सो यो क्लियरिङ हाउसको कन्सिस्टेन्ट लेभल
क्लियरिङ हाउसको के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि तपाईँको इन्टरनेसनल बिलहरू हुन्छ इन्टरनेसनल डलर पेमेन्ट गर्नुपर्ने चिज छ भने जस्तै तपाईँले कुनै बेलामा हाम्रो चाहिँ तपाईँले याद गर्नु भएको छ कि छैन बाहिर पढ्न जाने हो तपाईँको you have to deposit a certain amount of money in terms of the dollar and what happens you just bring in the fee structure or the application form and just like they claim the your bill let's suppose $6,000 and in this situation you have to go the clearing house means the Nepal Rastra Bank pay you have to deposit Nepali currency and you have that bank pay
commercial bank
and nowadays after the privatized and liberalization commercial bank also do र commercial bank का केही कुराहरू हुन्छन् जस्तै उले डील गर्यो एलसी खोल्यो त्यो एलसी को बिल आउँछ बिल कहाँ आउँछ भने फर्स्ट अफ अल दे डोन्ट केयर अबाउट द commercial bank they care about this one and nowadays you just like you give the check of the Nepal bank and now you want to deposit in your own commercial bank just like the Nepal Bangladesh bank and what happened Nepal Bangladesh bank sent firstly for there in the Nepal Rastra bank for clearing the debt
so clearing house भनेर डिस्काउन्ट हाउस भने एउटा
डिस्काउन्ट हाउस क्लियरिङ हाउस भने तपाईको चेकहरु हुन्छ ट्रेजरी बिल्सहरुका हुन्छ तपाईको अरु चीजहरु धेरै कुराहरु हुन्छ
फरक हो नि
अनि नेपाल राष्ट्र जस्तै उले इन्टरनेशनल लेभलमा तपाईले पेमेन्ट गर्नु पर्यो भने पहिलो कुरा कहाँ जान्छ भन्दाखेरि त्यस कहाँ जान्छ क्या
अरु अन्तर बैंकहरुको चेक पनि क्लियरिङ
अन्तर बैंकहरु त्यो नेपाल राष्ट्र बैंकमा जान्छ तर अन्तर बैंकको कहिले कुराहरु चाहिँ हामी दुई जनाको बीचमा सहमति छ भने तपाईको केही हुनुहुन्छ अकाउन्ट तपाईको पनि छ मेरो पनि छ भने त्यो चीज सजिलो हुन्छ त्यो कसैको धेरै जनाको हुँदैन अनि यो ट्रेडिसनल च्यानल हो जस्तै कमर्सियल बैंकले नेपाल बंगलादेश बैंकले नेपाल राष्ट्र बैंकमा पठाउँछ त्यो अब अहिले त स्क्यान गरेर पठाउँछ क्या त्यसले गर्दाखेरि तुरुन्तै तपाईको भइहाल्छ उले अनि के गर्छ इलेक्ट्रोनिक त्यो भएर तपाईको चाहिँ जीपे चेकहरु भयो तपाईको ड्राफ्टहरु भयो अरु चाहिँ तपाईको एक्सचेन्जका भए बिल पेमेन्टहरु भए ट्रेजरी बिल्सहरु भए कल लोन्सहरु भए धेरै कुराहरु छ जसलाई चाहिँ उले क्लियरिङ गर्दैछ Now look here, in the case of the money transfer, commercial bank provides the money transfer facilities and from one place to the another place, just like you are here, and you can easily transfer the money to the Nepal and the Kathmandu, Bilgans and other places. And similarly, if you want to transfer the dollar in terms of the dollar, it also provides the facilities to you. And nowadays, nowadays, if you want to pay the bill of the tickets and also the bill of the students and bill of the other foreign universities, you can easily transfer it. And this is the facilities to it. Another is the safety. If you hold the money, what will happen? There is a problems of the insecurity. And if you keep in the money, you can get the certain percentage of the money as an interest, and also you can also get the security. Such as the facility, you can. Another one is the commercial bank also provides the locker system. If you have the ornaments or the valuable ornaments, if you keep in the house, what will happen? There is a problems of the insecurity. And